One of the most pivotal moments for me when I was starting to learn to sell was a time I'm not proud of, but was extremely shaping for the future. I lied to a customer to make a sale. I'd gone 2 weeks without a sale and I was hungry, in fact, desperate to make a sale. And the customer asked me, it was a home security sale, and I knocked on their door and it was going through, we're filling out paperwork, and they asked me, can I cancel this contract if I wanted to? And I just said, yes, you can. And I made the sale and I walked out of the home. And I felt terrible because the reality was, they could cancel and they had a 3-day window to cancel, but after that, they couldn't cancel without paying the rest of the contract, the 3-year contract, which is what they were really asking. So I lied to them. And I remember going around the corner to a different street, sat on the curb, just feeling terrible. Just like, what am I doing? This is not who I am. This is not what I want to do. I don't feel good about this. And so I made a decision, cut off, and I went back to the house and I just told them, and this was such a pivotal moment of my own integrity and deciding, like, am I going to live what I pretend to believe about trying to be an honest person? And I told them, I said, I'm so sorry. I just lied to you. And I told you you could cancel, but the reality is, after the 3 days, you can't. You could, but you would pay the remainder of the contract. And they appreciated it. They were upset. They appreciated it, and they ripped up. They were done. It was no sale. But I walked out of that house 10 feet tall, and just being like, yes, that was the right thing to do. And from that day, I never lied to a customer again. There's things in sales that you don't throw every single detail right at their face. There's a pathway to make sure, but before I would leave a customer's home, they would understand 100% of what they're getting into. And I learned that for myself, and then I started teaching others how to do it. The alternative in the industry was to lie, which I was not going to do. And that's part of what helped me propel me, differentiate me, which is what I attribute my success early on, where I earned my first 25 grand my first summer, 50 grand the next summer. Then the next summer I made over 100 grand. Then I scaled to 240 grand. Then I scaled to over 400 grand. I'd earned my first $1 million in sales commission with a foundation of integrity. And that moment of deciding, of being honest with that customer that I just lied to, is just one of the most important decisions of my life.